Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, tell me if this sounds familiar. You updated your iPhone to the latest iOS, and suddenly things just don't feel right. Maybe your phone's running slower, maybe the battery drains faster, or maybe you just hate the new system design. So, you think, no big deal, I'll just downgrade back to the old iOS I liked. But when you check the IPSW file, you see that scary red X and the word unsigned. Your heart sinks. So, can we still restore unsigned IPSW on iPhone? Don't worry, let's break it down together. So here's the deal. When an iOS version becomes outdated, Apple stops signing it. And when we say signing, we're basically talking about Apple's official installation approval. Once Apple removes that signature, your iPhone no longer gets permission to install that version, no matter how much you loved it. The reason behind this? Security and system integrity. Apple wants to make sure your device is running the latest and safest firmware. Unsigned versions could have vulnerabilities that hackers might exploit, so Apple blocks them to protect user data and device stability. Now, here's the key part. In 2025, installing an unsigned IPSW files has become much harder, and for most people, it's basically impossible unless you jailbreak or use other unsafe methods. Later in this video, I'll explain why that is. So if you're looking to downgrade safely, using professional software is still the best and most reliable option. Some people mentioned using 3U tools, but that only works for users with iPhone 14 or 13, so it's pretty limited. And the best way to do it safely is with a tool called ReiBoot. ReiBoot can automatically detect what iOS versions are still being signed. And if an older one becomes temporarily available, you can install or downgrade with just a few clicks. All you need to do is connect your iPhone to ReiBoot, check for available firmware files, and the tool will handle the rest safely and efficiently. Plus, before you downgrade, ReiBoot lets you back up your data. So even if something goes wrong during installation, you can restore your files afterward. It's honestly one of the safest downgrade tools out there. If you want to try it out, I've dropped the link below in the description. There are also some other popular methods being discussed online. If you're interested, keep watching. Now you might heard of something called SHSH blobs floating around online. According to Wikipedia, SHSH blobs are basically Apple's digital signatures that verify which iOS versions your device is allowed to install. In the past, some developers actually found ways to bypass Apple's signing system using these blobs, but that stopped working after iOS 5. Starting from that version, Apple added randomized encryption parameters into the signing process, which made the old downgrade tricks completely useless. Since then, downgrading to unsigned versions has become extremely difficult, especially if your device isn't jailbroken. Apple has even added newer protection layers like Crypticon, making it practically impossible to install unsigned IPSW files safely. There were tools like Future Restore that used SHSH blobs to help downgrade, but they're no longer reliable on modern iOS systems. You can still save your SHSH blobs with apps like AirSquared Blob Saver, but let's be honest, they're more for just-in-case future use, not a quick fix right now. You might have also heard about something called Delay OTA. This method isn't for downgrading, it's for upgrading to a slightly older version that's just stopped being signed. For example, if you're on iOS 17.5 and want to move up to iOS 18 right after Apple stops signing it, you might be able to use Delay OTA, but only within a small window of time, usually about 3 months. After that, it's gone for good. So, here's the harsh truth. With current security systems, it's nearly impossible to safely install an unsigned IPSW file on your iPhone, unless you're willing to take huge risks or damage your device. Even if you've saved SHSH blobs, today's iOS security layers make unsigned installations extremely complicated. So, the best advice: avoid rushing into system updates unless you're sure you want them. And if you do want to downgrade, always use official tools like iTunes or ReiBoot. And never jailbreak your device, it's just not worth the risk. I know that might sound disappointing, but hey, things change fast in the Apple world. In the future, who knows? Maybe new tools or exploits will bring back a safe way to install older versions again. Until then, stay tuned to ReiBoot and IPSW.me for updates. They're the best sources to track signing status and safe downgrade options. So yeah, that's everything you need to know about restoring or installing unsigned IPSW files. It's a tricky subject, but understanding how Apple's signing system works can save you from a lot of frustration. If this video helped you out, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments which iOS version you missed the most. I'll see you guys in the next one.